like Tuesday.
The remix version.
I think I actually got that from Freakazoid.
Sally.
That girl.
Bing, bang, boom.
Yeah, y'all did it.
Murderverseradio.
But hey,
Raggedy
I might be-
bitch.
Conflict might be too young.
I'm too young. I'm too young for
He
that
might
one. I
be
didn't
too
know what
young.
y'all was talking
He was
about.
like-
Yeah.
Yes,
I was like, oh, this is
I'll
not my
play it for you
place.
afterwards. Honestly, I'm glad we brought that up because I almost forgot about that song.
You just brought it back to life. I forgot about it.
I was like, oh my
I might
gosh.
not have never thought of it again.
For 2
Yeah.
seconds, I didn't look at your hat. I almost thought it was Colonel Sanders.
It could be. It could be.
Damn.
Shout out.
How incredible would it be if it was, though?
Yeah, I would never disrespect Conway the Machine like that. Shout out Conway the Machine.
There you go. There you
Conway
go.
the Machine.
Conway
huh?
the Machine.
We in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Who do we got also in this motherfucker?
Aye!
Conflict in the place.
Whole
I'm
lot
not
of
here for
town.
the compliments. I'm only here to see what
the problem is.
Whole
You
lot of town
bitch.
business in
Yeah,
the
I'm
building.
saying, Town business.
Lil bruh.
Every day.
Lil bruh and them.
Every
Oh,
day.
bruh.
All them good things. Yeah, how we all feeling tonight?
And, you know,
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I've been better.
Is that
This
really where
fucking
you're gonna
guy.
go already, Tantrum? You know.
Let me tell you what I've been going
You're
through.
so
lately.
negative.
All day over this.
I've been
He
going
been,
through
He been
some
working
stuff.
all day long and all day long.
He's
he
been working. Never catch him slipping, because if he slips, then he's slipping.
Straight up out the gutter, straight up out the gutter, nigga.
Hey,
Nigga, hard of a hustler, that's why I don't trust a nigga.
Hey,
Nigga. In the
Fire.
trap house,
Fire.
I ain't trying to lose
Fire.
count.
Hey, you gotta do the.
Yeah, niggas not ready, man.
No,
Niggas
they-
not
they
ready.
really not. They really not.
Rest in peace, Bankroll Fresh, by the way. I mean, that's just for the ones who don't know.
For sure. Definitely not rest in peace to Frank Lucas.
I didn't,
Lord.
I didn't say it.
There we
I
go.
didn't say it.
I said
Already.
it. I
But
said
tell
it.
us how you really
I
feel,
said it.
though.
How you
I
really
stand
feel.
behind it. I stand behind it now. I'll stand behind it later too.
But tell
I
us
feel it.
how you really
We ain't
feel,
got.
though.
I mean, fuck.
Yeah, tell us
Get
how you
to it.
really
Might
feel.
as well.
Really
We
watch
got time.
American Gangster or not?
We got time.
Like,
I mean,
don't
they
know.
Or no.
they did,
Or
because,
no.
but American Gangster really more so romanticized his
Well,
role.
see, that's
True.
the problem.
True.
That's what like. Cause,
He's like, and that's what the problem is. Let me tell you, sucker.
Yeah, he telling you what the problem is, you know? Conflict,
Tell me what the
Conflict.
problem is. Tell me what the
You're not
problem is.
watching your timetables is what's happening.
and you're not washing your ass, sucker.
He said you're not washing your timetable.
Cause like American Gangster, Scarface, like all these movies are great ass movies, but it's like, does nobody like really understand what the point is to some of these shits? It's like,
Nah.
yeah, these are terrible people.
He got romanticized for being like the first black gangster, you know what I'm saying? Black
Yeah,
mobster or
it's
whatever the
just
fuck.
I mean, fuck though. It's like your legacy is like exploiting your own.
Bro,
Talk
but it's,
about
it's
it.
Denzel Washington. How can you not like Denzel
Well, the movie's
Washington?
Yeah,
great.
see?
That's what I'm saying. The movie's fantastic.
I mean,
He's saying,
Denzel-
he's saying the actual person,
And
though,
that's
like-
why,
actual
like
person
when
is
people think
Denzel
of when people think
Washington.
Frank Lucas, they think of that movie and
Yeah,
they think,
think
oh,
of that movie.
Denzel,
Yeah,
like
Yeah. Oh, R.I.P.
rest in peace, Frank Lucas, bro.
And unless they have the full, I mean, most people don't have the full information on it, so I can't be mad that you're, like, you know, that you feel
It's
that way.
just like
So
Wolf of Wall Street. The guy, the actual guy,
Right,
fuck
yeah.
that guy.
Yeah.
Movie's fire.
Jordan Belford,
The movie's fire. Fuck that guy.
Leo's fire too.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
obviously.
Like it's
He-
fun to watch
it's probably the
chaos.
GOAT.
So
It's
it's
probably
like
the GOAT.
movies are great for that.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch chaos, but in real life, like these people like really out fucking like hurt a lot of people, and it's like especially because we were talking about this earlier. It's like even there's a level with drug dealing where it is on the user in a way, as far as like the person, the user kind of signs up for what they're going on for. So it's like especially for me, it's like. If I'm okay with pot and people doing that, it's like there is kind of the same argument there as far as like, well, if you know what you're signing up for, then the ride is the ride, I guess. And
yeah, you
that's
can't be
on
mad at the person supplying it necessarily.
Well, but you can be mad
But
at
on the flip-
somebody
on the flip
that's
side.
using dead soldiers specifically to smuggle the drugs in. Like that's a whole nother level of fucking like shady shit right there.
Yeah.
And it's just like, especially like he only got out from, quote unquote exploiting the corrupt law enforcement out in there, but it's like he worked hand in hand with them for how many years though? So it's just like you kind of, I understand how everything's complex, but that's what I'm saying. It's just like in the grand scheme of things, I don't really give a fuck. And you guys are stupid for trying to be like, oh, rest in peace him and his family, or like rest in peace to him and like love to his family. Like,
Damn.
I mean.
Well, I mean, and that's just
I mean,
a
his
it's just a
family
lack of information.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not like I'm gonna do some more research and then I'm gonna give you how I feel about that. But yeah, but I mean, I don't have enough information on it because I only see the movie.
No, I mean based on what he's saying, I mean it makes sense.
Yeah, no,
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
exactly. I mean, with that knowledge, I'm like, okay, let me reevaluate
He's
it.
giving like the behind the scenes shit. You know
Not
what I
even
mean?
that. That was in the movie. movie.
Right.
Like, they showed it.
Yeah,
Like,
you're just speaking about it in like a more realistic context.
Yeah,
like
but
this is not good.
Yeah,
like,
the-
people,
oh, well, yeah,
if
no,
you
I
take
am.
it outside of like it was a fun piece of fiction to watch, and Denzel had so many fucking bars in that movie,
Yeah.
like Jesus Christ. But like, take all that shit aside and just like look at the events.
Well, yeah,
themselves.
it's presented in the movie like, you know what I'm saying, like it's presented in a good way, even though he's like, you know,
doing some bad stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
they
It
you know,
is,
they flip it, and be like, oh, product of your circumstance, all that kind of fun stuff. But
I don't know, man. So social media is so weird because like I really don't like getting on any sort of like rest in peace parade, like when somebody,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
just in
saying,
general.
like yeah, like I really. I broke that pattern with Nipsey Hussle just because I'm like I was like a real fan. I knew things, but it's like in my opinion, it's goofy to say like rest in peace Nipsey and Frank Lucas because it's like one is actually
two,
combating
yeah.
the other,
Absolutely.
right?
Two
You know what I'm
separate,
saying?
yeah.
Because like, I mean, especially in a timeline since you wouldn't want a character like that now, like you wouldn't want
Yeah.
a Frank Lucas now.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like people, you know, people sell this and that, but they wouldn't ideally want to sell it to their family. You know what I mean? And it's just like, you know, you go back in that fucking in that family tree a little bit, and he's like, oh well, fucking, I'm actually related to do. Like I guarantee we got like an uncle in the same fucking Oakland biker gang. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
no.
it's just, you know what I mean? Like just shit like
Facts.
that. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
though.
Like just you know, just a perfect example. You know, so it's like,
no, that's facts.
yeah, man. You know, I just yeah. I don't want to romanticize the negative either. I don't want to say like, yeah, he should be buried, but I'm not gonna like be on like the rest.
Yeah,
in
I'm not
peace hype
gonna
either.
post it on my
Yeah,
on
man.
my page, nothing like that. But you know,
Yeah.
But I feel.
I just fucking people are goofy.
Man,
And
rest
I-
in peace to Scarface, man. He ain't shoot that many people. He ain't shoot
guy,
that
man.
many people.
He didn't shoot that many people. It wasn't that
Even
many.
that movie,
It
though,
wasn't that
too,
many
it's just,
chainsaws.
It just shows like the plight of a fucking chaotic person. Like that's not like.
But he didn't kill the kids, though.
I think the thing is.
Already,
Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks, man.
Facts.
Yeah, both feet in the pool.
Nah, I'm saying, but
With
at least he
a
got
mom,
some
with
standards.
a mom say, shit or get off the pot.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
All the phrases, bro.
All the
Fuck it.
phrases.
OG people don't even talk to you in complete sentence. They just say phrases. Hey, never
they
have
line
grilled
up.
cheese and beer. They just
Nah, man, you ain't doing it right, young
they
blood.
just, hey, nothing good happen after 2 a.m.
Is 9/11 happening? I was
Bruh.
I know, I'm like,
Come on.
you think he
Damn.
flying
Too
around right
soon.
now?
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
man.
slow motion better than low motion. Hey, if you meet me there, I'll beat you there.
I'm starting to think you one of them old people you talking
I
about.
am.
Bro. I'm like, how you know that many?
I
of
be
them?
trying to tell niggas, bro. I gave
How
them
you
like
know that
half the
many of
game.
them?
Man, Morgan Freeman owe me
The more
money.
you know, the older
Yeah,
you are.
he owe me.
The more you know.
I told him like head ice. You owe me 12. Pay me 20.
That's finally got
Yo,
it. Finally
that's
got
actually
it.
funny.
That's what interest. Yeah.
Hey,
Interest,
so
man.
that's $8 interest right there.
We put 2
Bruh.
points on that shit.
Swave
Every day
paid.
you
Swave paid a
come
mid battle. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep. Because you know all the OG Harlem niggas move hella funny. Like Swave and Head Ice. They hella talk with their body and like. Before they even say
Yeah,
that,
before
they'll
they
be
start
like,
getting into it, you got to
conflict.
They start feeling it out first.
And
like,
he was like, I'm gonna keep it G.
You know?
I owed you $12. Here it is in the battle. And he's like, I'm gonna put it with these hundreds.
I get rebuttal.
Niggas still have to stunt, bro. A Harlem nigga with no bread, they have to stunt.
Of
I'm not
course.
even mad.
Of
I'm not
course.
even mad.
Of course.
Not
Speaking
even
of some
mad.
battle rap, though,
Go ahead, talk about it.
We had the episode that we had a straight ass Mandela fucking episode.
Yeah.
We were supposed to have. We talked about you and your town business battle.
Yeah, you didn't
was just-
get to bring it up again
yeah.
in this episode, in the last episode.
we
So
probably
Sure
should-
did.
We
probably
figured we
should be professionals and retouch that just a little because you know.
Yeah, we
folks
definitely
probably
want-
tune into this to
definitely
your
want to see
opinion
you.
on things and such.
Definitely want to hear your take on your battle, and after that, definitely want to hear your take on the event. So
And it's a good way to stay in
Yeah,
shape.
yeah, it's good.
It's a great way to stay in shape.
Shout outs for everybody in this building being in that building, cause that's the real squad right here. Shout out Edward too, fucking being in there. Eddie Brock. It was fun as fuck, man. It was fun as fuck. I had a fucking great time. It was dope. It was dope meeting like Organic and Gully, and then being like, oh yeah, we've been trying to like get at you for like 2 years and trying to put you on, and I'm like, I thought y'all niggas just found out who I was. Like, right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so it's
major.
Like, it's cool, man. It's
That's
cool.
major.
It's cool. I mean, you know, like we regular just working men, bro. Like we just do our thing. So it's like I'm not really like we're never out here clout chasing, but it's like, but at the same time we're trying to like work.
Yeah,
like we really trying to work and shit. You know what I mean? So. Like me and Avocado like chop it up every once in a while. Like he knows who I am, and it's like, I get like I was told to reach out to J Pro for the battle and stuff. So it was cool being put on. I had hella fun, man. Saint did incredible. Saint did great. His performance was great. It was a good lesson just to like from now on I'm rapping a lot longer rounds and niggas can't tell me shit.
Giving the
How long
smack,
did you rap
smack
for?
rounds.
Yeah, like a murder mook round every 3 rounds. if we're keeping it a buck, like I don't know, like, and it's like
Did they give you like specific?
nah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Nah.
That's the thing. That's crazy because they usually do that.
That's what I was about to say. Wouldn't they normally?
On like, I guess on one hand, right, I should have been the adult and been like, how long are rounds?
Yeah.
You
like,
should have just been like, oh, y'all not saying nothing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if they don't tell me my rounds, listen, I'm going
Definitely
at
use
least
that as a fucking chance to just
3:30.
fucking, like, flex next
God
time.
damn.
yeah, which
I
is
know
why
that
I'm
that
just
is a lot,
doing
man.
it
That's a
just
lot.
from now
Yeah,
on.
they
It's
don't-
like
they don't
Well, that's because you
specify.
from the era where you guys went like a minute and 30 seconds.
1
or
minute
something.
round.
1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute
rounds.
rounds. I'm like, bro, I could never do a 1 minute round. I did that with.
Well, the thing is, like,
You know what, though?
our
Ruin your
material
day.
had a lot less depth back then, so.
But
okay.
I would also argue, too, you guys had a fucking really... It made you guys trim the fucking fat to a
That's
extreme.
a
Where
fact. That's a
whatever
fact.
point you were getting
You're
across,
you're
you had to
starting
fucking
that.
get there
You're
immediately.
starting there.
Yeah.
Which is
to where that does lend its hand to when you be able to start writing longer, because then like if you understand how to get to the point that quickly,
Yeah, you
then
can
expand
play
on
with
it.
you can play with it. You can
which
make
is
it
crazy
longer.
because so when you battled dude in Washington and fucking Bellingham, right? That was the shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
I had some shit now.
you was
I'm not
talking.
even gonna try to be on
No,
that.
you was talking shit. Fucking that you did great there. Fucking, I really like that. Fucking Vocab was there, and fucking shout out Vocab. Fucking one of the OGs too. He was talking about how like, I think he said like after 2 minutes, like that's just too long, and it's like, from somebody from his era, I get that, but it's like with the new shit, like I would say 3 minute like that, like that's like that should be the standard, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Granted, not everybody could consistently write 3 minute rounds of material. Some of
feel
us could do it. You know what I'm saying?
that's funny
If you want me to write fucking if you want me to write some Loaded Lux Arsenal rounds, I can give you 3 quality 5 minute rounds if you want me to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
feel- I feel you.
Because
I feel
then
you.
we can explore a lot. Like
You know what? Let me just
I mean, you need more-
reiterate
more time.
and rephrase what Vocab said. I think what he really means is anything beyond 2 minutes that's not consistently entertaining is too long. Like if it,
I
like,
mean,
a lot of people just like write like too long just to
Right.
write too long.
Right,
It's like
right,
you're not,
right.
and it's like
That's
there's
why
a
I
lot
said
of
not
filler.
everybody
There's a
can
lot
do
of
it.
filler
I
in
feel
that
that.
shit.
I
You know what I'm
feel
saying?
that.
And
I
he
feel that.
essentially said that, but he was saying like the way that he phrased it was just like
I know it's more of a blanket statement, but
it was just like it can't be done.
But I know
you
that.
what
But I
I'm
know
saying?
that he
was saying-
means like what he actually means is like
I
because
think
like
that's
no one's gonna
the
fault
case
you.
before.
No one's gonna fault you for doing 3 to 4 or 5 minutes of straight entertainment. Like no
right,
one's gonna
right,
fault
exactly,
you for that.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Wait,
no,
which
if
is-
you're on, you're on.
But
But-
he's saying, but like just the overall consensus.
Yeah, but at the,
Yeah.
like the main
You're
reason
fucking
the main
instant
reason he
gaming
said that
and,
yeah, but the main
yeah.
reason he said that is because so many people do go over 2 minutes and they're just
Yeah.
putting
Yeah,
hella
it doesn't-
filler, and
doesn't
it's like
live up to the- yeah,
it's
that's
like
the
what the
time
fuck
that
are you
got.
fucking rapping this long for? Like you have
I
no
feel it.
reason to rap this fucking long, bro. Like
Yeah.
pass the mic already, man. Like let's keep
I
this
feel
shit
it.
rolling.
True,
that.
We got a show to do.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not everybody could do it, and it's like, you know, we like we as the artists, we definitely fucking scrutinize each other, which I think overall is kind of a good thing because it just keeps you it just keeps you fucking like working. It keeps you like,
no,
all right, well, what do I need to do to raise the bar? Hopefully you have that kind of integrity, because most rappers don't.
No, they don't.
Most rappers don't. Like most rappers, they don't fucking edit their work, right? They just write.
They don't
shit.
have the self-awareness.
Yeah, the self-awareness, and then there's a lot of fucking delusions of grandeur, fucking ego, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But a couple of us can really flex that. You know what I mean? And we're gonna, and the good part about it is, we're gonna go different places with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Like one of the best moments in that fucking event was when Ilmac was battling fucking B Magic, and fucking Rum Nitty and fucking Mac Myron was right next to me.
Yeah.
And like they were kind of clowning Ilmac a little bit because he was doing a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a lot of different aspects, and it's like they liked his like direct punch stuff, but when he was like rapping, they didn't like it, and it was weird to me. I'm like fucking like Rum Nitty's one of the best in the fucking world, and it was weird because it's like, it's weird that you don't appreciate this, because I've seen you do your version of this and it's still great, but I also notice you're doing this less though. Like you're starting to just direct fucking punchline, and it's like that's what the people want. I get it.
I feel like Rum Nitty's been doing like the direct punches. I feel like his longer things where he's just rapping don't really, or he hasn't gotten the reception that he feels like he should.
Well, that's the crazy thing, right? Because like people only fuck with the shit that you set up and cater for them to land and get a reaction out.
Yeah.
Like you know, and it's kind of fucked up because now people don't really flex the MC part. Like they don't really rap. Like people just want the reaction, and it's like it's funny because it's like I'm kind of one of these punchline people, but I chose to like rap more. Like
I was gonna say, you rap more. I mean, I say you in past do a lot more than just like the rapping, and it's like you get most of your reaction based off the flow and and just like what you're talking and the content of what you're saying.
Especially past, like past don't really punch.
Yeah,
like he just fucking raps. You know what I'm saying? Which is a really dope style in itself, especially for the battle rap shit. Like I'll still give you a very direct like in your face
when I'm
punch.
saying when you want to say something,
just to throw it in there, just to you know what I mean. Like I'm doing my own version of it, but a lot of other people they like cater to the crowd too much.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And it's crazy because like we've had conversations. I'm not gonna say who, but there was people who tried to like scrutinize me and someone like a Joe Powers who were like, oh yeah, like oh there's a lot of filler in your rounds, and it's like what? It's like how? And it's like and it's like you like these people are so fucking conditioned to like, oh if you don't punch every 2 bars, then everything else in between is filler, and it's like that's not how rap works, bro. Like that's not how you know what I'm saying.
You know what the funny setup? There's called context.
Especially you like more on like the poetry side, but you know how to rap, so like you really tie your shit in. Like you and Night the Poet, like you guys have this like really dope tie-in style. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And sometimes that doesn't get the credit it deserves sometimes, and that's why it was hard for me starting off because I was like, I want to do this, but it's unless they're trying to listen for it, they're not going to get it. So it always comes off as, oh, he just said a bunch of filler. Then he said a nice line at the end.
Right? Like, they only care about what you said at the end. Exactly. That's why people like DNA get away with just awful Charlie Clips too. Terrible setups, though. Terrible setups to a mediocre punchline. I like, bro, like it happens all the time, and it's not just them. They're just one of the people who like really like they notice they can get away with it, and they just like, yeah, we're doing it.
I mean, and the sad thing is, people let them get away with it. Is the thing. And that's why it makes me like
because they only care about that.
It makes
like,
me feel like, man, there's no reason for me to even make an elaborate setup anymore because I can get reaction just by saying, oh, something. Boom, and then it's like punchline that what I said before had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, like imagine being a chef, and you're fucking and your craft is being a chef. Like you've spent your life, fucking working on that, and it's like the truth is people only remember their first and last bite. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about what you did to prep that and make it what it was. They just like they really only care about the first bite, but mostly just the last bite. And like that last bite is gonna determine like, oh, this was good. And it's like you fucking like you worked years to get good at this thing, and they're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, it was good, I'm full. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, it could have been better.
Yeah, I'm full. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. This rap shit is crazy, bro.
It really is.
It's fun, but it's just,
it's a lot of so many different factors.
Yeah.
So you know what the funny thing about it is about the people that are like, oh, you need a punch like every 2 bars or whatever, like especially if they're fellow battlers, like usually is people that like to, they themselves like, oh yeah, I like to punch every 2 to 4 bars, and it's like yeah, sure, you can do that, like, and
nice
you do that, but
for you,
no, it's not even, but it's like you do that, but you're not even that good at it either. So like for you trying to fucking get at somebody like, oh, you need to punch as much as me because you ain't shit if you ain't fucking punching like me. That's always the argument they give. Like, ain't no, you can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me if you can't punch as much as me. And it's like, quantity doesn't always dictate your fucking level of skill. Like for the thing is, like, a lot of you motherfuckers that like to fucking punch and try
quality
to
material,
be punches,
man.
a lot of y'all are not even natural punches like that. A lot of you motherfuckers are just following the fucking popular trend because punching is what's popular. But you ain't even as good as the motherfuckers that are actually fucking pioneering that shit. You ain't like,
I could be a puncher tomorrow. Like, people, I could go into my next battle. I could go in there with all punches. They'd be like, "Oh, that dude's a puncher." It's so fucking easy, but it's like, it's literally a script.
No, but it's
and not talking about shit.
It's not actually as easy as they try to make it seem. It's not. Like, to be a puncher to that consistent frequency. And for every punch to actually be fucking good and not fucking corny as shit.
Okay,
these motherfuckers like.
Okay, I agree with you.
You may punch every 2 to 4 bars, but you can't do that as well as B Magic. You can't do that as well as Big K.
Exactly.
You can't do that as well as.
That's what I meant. You can't do that as well as you.
That quality shit.
Any day.
I think it's just corny for anyone of any certain style to be like, your shit is lesser than me just because of, like, this is my preference and I don't fuck with that.
Exactly.
Like, each battler does have a different language as far as certain styles.
At least they should.
You can't be trash in your fucking own language. Though.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
Facts.
Exactly.
So, but to be on a level of, like, because you don't do this the way I think I do this, or even whatever.
Nah, exactly.
That's, you know what I mean? Like, that in and of itself is just corny,
what even more so than that is it's just the fact that they think, like, it's not only just about you don't do what I do. It's more like you're not doing what this particular thing is that is supposed to gain you victories. Like if you don't punch as much as this guy, or you don't punch as much as me, then you don't win.
You can't win.
You automatically don't win.
You can go
it's like as if you can't fucking angle somebody out and win that way. As if you can't fucking out rap, out angle, out break them down, or
top 5 at the angle,
or out fucking out anything else. Fucking what else is there? There's schemers. You can't out scheme somebody. Like, people fucking win like that too.
Which they're using wrong too. Like
I mean,
fucking like Chilla Jones started using the word scheme, and it's like, that's not how schemes work. You're talking about wordplay and like word association.
Oh, wordplay.
That's not schemes. We came up in the hip hop era. It's like the scheme is always like a rhyme scheme. It's like, you know what I'm saying. That's just the nerd rap shit.
When I started watching battle rap, I was like, wait, but. Like, the scheme
me,
you mean like a theme is what you mean. You have one theme.
It's just word association.
Word association,
There you go, yeah, word association.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like only if a few people like you and Knight are really good at that. Because people abuse that too. Like, people abuse a lot of this rap shit, and it's like, it's crazy because, you know, as a man, this shit, as simple as it looks from a distance, there's a lot of integrity that goes into it, right? Because you can abuse a lot of things and you can cater to a crowd, especially when you know, like, in the battle shit, you know what people like, or even in the music shit, you know what's like popular. Like, you can get into that, and it's like, you know what, I like to touch on certain things just to show that I could do it.
I can do it, but I'm still gonna get back into my pocket.
Right. I'm always gonna give you like my version. I'm always gonna give you like exactly. I'm always gonna have integrity in my craft and what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I made a real conscious decision to, like, not punch as much, but build the anticipation longer on the punches, and it was crazy because I'll be honest, bro, like, I didn't think like my second round I felt like I punched the least, Yeah. And I was like, okay, I don't expect to get a lot of reaction, but like everybody reacted to everything I did. Like it was like
that's what I want to know. How did your like for each round, like what would you say your expectation was and how it came out?
I honestly, like as far as like the crowd's perception, like everything exceeded my expectation.
Oh, word.
Like I was really surprised. Like people, like it was a really good crowd.
Yeah, I was really gonna say the crowd was good. I mean, I was in it.
I mean, that's the Bay. I was like,
crowd
for you, man. That's the Bay
crowd. Yeah, it was interesting because like. You know, fucking, I'm in the Bay, but I knew I was going to be battling the entire fucking city of LA.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
I mean, you had a bunch of them on the card too, so.
Right. So everybody from LA on the card brought their own piece of LA with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like and some of that was dope. Like, it was dope fucking. Dog ass Dre Vicious, fucking shout out Dre Vicious, was like right there fucking next to Saint,
right,
you know what I'm saying? And like you know, so and like especially like the second, like the literal second half of all my material had earned all their respect. You know what I'm saying?
That's
at that point, like
I did.
even though my rounds were significantly shorter than his, everybody fucking his people and the crowd, like everybody was real receptive to everything I was doing. So it's like they even like reacted to the setups. I was like really surprised. Like there might have been only one.
It was a good crowd.
It was a really good crowd, and it's like
man.
You know, and it's like I look back on like older performances, and it's like, man, if I would have brought like my Sid Vicious or Link material to a place like this, it would have been nuts, right?
Yeah.
But so it's like, so all around, like I got nothing but like lessons and good things that I got from this thing, you know what I mean, from this battle.
That's good.
And
That's good.
And you know, fucking J Pro and them, and Organic, they said they doing MASH, and then they coming right back to fucking Uptown Nightclub in Oakland.
Oh,
you know
dope.
what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like,
Town
I don't know,
Bidness.
like a 4 or 5 months or something from then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm like, and it's like, I think they already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'll reach out just to you know what I mean? And I hit J Pro about you before.
Yeah,
so, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So like if you can get a battle or two in between from now to them, just to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they just
like,
have something new on the resume.
Once you
Yeah.
said him and Knight do the same word association.
It'd be an amazing match. Amazing match.
I love the battle him. Yeah, no, he's dope. He's dope.
I should try to get in Dan's ear about that one.
Yeah. If that can't happen on Town Business, and it needs to happen on Bots.
So I wanted to ask you guys, because you guys are of the younger elk. You guys are
such an old guy.
You guys are of
you guys are from the elk.
You guys are of the newer generation of battle rap. What was your feeling, and like how did you feel about like the Town Business event as a whole? Because
that's a good question.
I was telling him earlier, the vibe was very reminiscent of the grind time days. And so like you being from the newer era and you didn't get to witness that, like you being in that building that day, like you got a kind of like a little glimpse of what it was like in the golden years of battle rap. So
no, you go. Yeah, go ahead.
See, I know Ryan's gonna give a good answer, so I already like this.
This particular event, I was on my cool guy shit, so I only fucking watched Fox battle.
Of course.
But I was there for the entire run up to Topper versus Thesaurus at Bots, and everyone there was like, "This is the closest it's been since grind time." So that I can like really speak on as far as like, because that vibe was fucking crazy. Because that being in that crowd was like being in a wrestling crowd. Because that crowd was like, the crowd itself was a character.
Yeah, and like Head Ice was just there randomly. Like he wasn't battling; he was just in the fucking crowd. Yeah. He was just front and center, fucking. Yeah. And it's like you know, cause Topper from the city, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, I know Topper as a graffiti writer. I don't even know him as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Topper has no idea who I am, but it's like Topper signed my like books like as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Fucking like I've been seeing Topper Lord's Crew for a long time. You know what I mean? Like so when Head Ice grabbed Topper's collar on the video, it's like Topper's not from the collar grabbing battle rap area, so he was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like if I didn't see that shit, it's like I would have responded the same way too. You know what I mean? So it's like, and it's like he was really like Ice was really excited to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Like, he was enjoying himself.
And his energy while fucking Topper and Thesaurus is battling, like it was great. It was fucking great. You know what I mean? Like that was like that was a big moment, you know what I mean? Because like especially for me, like nobody thinks of the city when they think about battle rap. Nobody thinks about fucking me and Pariah and Topper, you know what I'm saying? But if you say Oakland, everybody associate Pass immediately, you know what I mean? So it's we don't have that kind of, like, I think like Lush is the only one that knows like, oh yeah, from the Skull, like, you know, with me.
Yeah.
But he don't necessarily associate that with like Pariah, and Topper just doesn't battle that much. You know what I mean? Because it's like he's a legend.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. Like he was super active, but like
before,
but he was a legend in a whole other different aspect of the game of hip hop.
And it's hard, you know.
Not that he hasn't been rapping, because he's been rapping, but it's like, but he's an OG though. Like I was working with another guy in the city, who's a bartender, who was like, oh yeah, I knew Topper from like back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just little shit like that.
Like the best way to describe it is Topper is the Genpachi of battle rap, you know. And for you video game heads, like Genpachi is Heihachi's dad. So and you know,
I didn't even know that. That's fucking crazy.
And, you know, Heihachi was like always known to be like the big head honcho OG, right? But his dad Genpachi, like. And like, if you've ever seen his character design, Genpachi looks like a fucking beast for a great grandfather. That dude fucking man, he's crazy.
Like Gokin, because I'm a Street Fighter head.
Yeah, like Gokin. But you wanted to.
No, I mean, listen, I enjoyed myself.
I'm glad you was there, man. I'm glad you was there.
I definitely do recall you being loud as hell in the crowd.
Bruh,
get it, bro.
This is the very first event that's been like a major event that I've been to.
Right.
I mean, obviously, it's the first one in the Bay Area.
And all the heads there too. Fucking the fucking old boy is his name. Old boy Hunter. Fucking he's a OG Paisa from like he's staying in LA, but I guess he's from New York. This guy's literally at every battle event like ever, bro. Like he's always there. Yeah, fucking like tall Paisa homie. Like occasionally he'll wear like a pink New York fucking fitted, you know what I'm saying? Like occasionally fucking like but he fuck with me, like he knew who I was like before the shit. He's there, Lush there, fucking Beast Gadlin, fucking Organic Gully. Like it was surreal as fuck, you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know if you remember, like I was looking fucking deep in the crowd, like quite a bit. I was like people thought they was hawking me. It's like, nah, I'm hawking all of you. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Just to let you know, like I'm engaged. I'm not after doing fucking series of like martial arts tournaments, like crowds and fucking like I'm just not really tripping, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like, I'm way more engaged because I feel like, oh, nobody's gonna get hurt, even though that's like my mentality. Like this could go.
Okay.
Like I always do the battles like this could go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like not that that's my intention. Like I'm not, because some people know that they can't rap, so they try to like rattle their opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like try to start a fight and shit. It's like, so that's not my thing. I'm not promoting that because that's corny. Because it's like, if you want to be a tough guy, go do some tough guy shit. You know what I'm saying?
I like to fuck with people though. Not so much. I
don't. In the mind game sense, that's cool.
To throw them off.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The whole thing is a mind game. Yeah.
He before even the battle happened, he was already so like fucked in his own head that he couldn't even spit his bars out. That's
part of the game. Yeah.
Honestly, like when I grew up playing like basketball, just like fucking playground shit, just like in school and shit, I fucking was all about the mind game.
Yeah, no.
That's fucking had handles. So
nah, that's a big part of it.
Fucking being able to move the ball pretty well and then like talking shit to you like, oh, you ain't fucking going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere.
Nah.
Like that type of shit.
Yeah, so it's like
that's cheating.
But that fucks with people, dude. That fucks with people hard.
Why can't you just use your raw skill to fucking beat them, huh? Why you always gotta talk shit?
I was nice with my skill though too.
You'd be surprised, man. Like some of the shit we end up saying to each other as battle rappers, like when the battle's over. And like me and Saint had a real good conversation. Like that kid is like, he's really like he's mature in his craft. Like he knows, like he told me like he knew that he had to prepare for the battle and shit. And it's like even Showcase, when I told Showcase, like if you would have said that shit that he said in the Daniel Blackton battle, It's like you would have got punched over the bar like Snooki did. He told me, he was like, man, like that shit really hurt me. He was like, at that point, he's like, I knew, like, all right, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, so I try to put that shit in the bars. That shit is great, but I'm saying like actually trying to like start fights and shit. You know what I'm saying?
If you know
like,
you're not
shit.
gonna mount to your opponent.
All right, well, let me ask y'all this, okay? Like all jokes aside, all right? Because you guys are so fucking
the biggest troll ever.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen,
Can't even deny it.
Okay, hold on, guys. Listen, man.
Soul snatching shit to some of your opponents. Like, come on, dog.
But that's part of my rounds. That's not me.
But that was different, though.
That's different, man. That's not me talking trash. That's me. That's part of my round. So like,
you talking jazz?
You choked me out in Smokey's backyard. Oh, that was different.
Say what you said in that tantrum battle.
So
go ahead.
Yeah, man. So I just wanted to know, man. So are you guys as good as talking trash as you are at doing your timetables? I bet not. I bet fucking not. I bet fucking not. I bet fucking not.
I tried to tell niggas about this.
You never wash your ass and you don't wash your mouth because you be talking that shit. All right.
Hey,
that's exactly what happened.
One of these like old fucking one of these old experts on something or whatever was on the Breakfast Club telling fucking Charlemagne and them fucking to not wash your chicken. And that washing your chicken actually spreads salmonella around and shit. What as a black man from Oakland, what are your don't tell me who your ratchet bitches are, but what are your thoughts on that? What are you?
Man, I tell you, man. Every fucking time with the thoughts.
Answer the question.
Every time with the thoughts.
But on this specific thing, hey, don't talk about chicken heads. But what are your thoughts on that? You know, you washing chicken. I think.
Better watch that goddamn chicken. You better watch dumbasses. I don't listen.
Not talking about you.
I ain't had no salmonella. We wash the chicken the same way every time.
I gotta say, I ain't never heard of a black person getting salmonella.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
just saying, bro.
Maybe we might be immune to it.
We done seen it all, right? We done seen OGs pick up bitches in high school, bro, right? We done seen it all, right? We done seen niggas sell everything to everybody, right? We done seen people get their moms hooked on something, this and that, but I ain't never heard of a black person.
Maybe what it is maybe we just been spreading salmonella so much that we're that we're immune to this shit.
Huh?
We're immune to it now.
Okay.
It's been passed down from generations.
It's been passed down like for generations.
We just don't get it no more.
Like salmonella's an inheritance, bro. We just passed it down.
We was born with this shit, but it don't affect us no more.
Wow. So
you basically naturally vaccinate yourself.
It's like Deadpool. It's like Deadpool. We got cancer, but we regenerate fast enough so we don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to them niggas. Conflict.
I'm only trying to see what the problem is.
Crazy, man.
There's a lot of problems with that.
I ain't got nothing else to say about it.
So do you
wash your chicken?
So all right, so you guys wash your chicken?
Yes.
Nah.
I wash my chicken.
Nah.
So you don't, but you do.
Hell yeah.
Or yeah.
Wait, you do?
Yeah.
Wait, why you say no?
I mean, I thought you meant if we don't. You know what I'm saying? But
no, I asked if you wash your chicken.
I got it.
I just take that shit out of the packet and I fucking just cook that shit.
So how do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm not mad at you.
Yeah, I'm not mad at
How do you feel about him doing that and feeding the chicken to you?
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not like intent though. I'm like, you should do it like me. I'm just like,
I'm not mad at it. If we've been living together for a while, if Ryne wanted to kill me, I would have been dead fucking months ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm good.
I'm just saying. You don't see the problem with this guy?
Nah, I don't.
You don't. It's because you don't wash your ass, you don't wash your mouth, you don't wash your chicken. What do you wash?
You don't wash your times table.
You don't wash your timetables.
I grab couches when I'm on route so you can sit your ass.
Oh,
wait, and I thought you didn't wash this.
Wash the dominoes.
Hey, but you didn't wash this couch either, did you?
Yeah, you do wash the dominoes. Hey, you better wash them dominoes. Hey, you lost the game, so you gotta wash the dominoes.
You didn't wash this.
I'm a dominologist.
You didn't wash this. You didn't wash this couch. You didn't wash that hat. You didn't wash that camera. Like what else? What else you didn't wash, bro? You know, you watched
the camera. You watched the camera.
You watched the laptop too.
Hey, bro. Hey, this a little random.
I'm gonna wash.
Hey, you gonna wash these hands?
You're cruising for a bruising, okay?
Cruising for a bruising. Hey,
how many fucking dog? I can rattle off so many of those. Like for whatever reason, like my aunt, my grandma just fucking knew like every single one of them. Like ever. Like I would sit like on the counters. And
She's speaking her own phrases too.
I would sit on the counters a lot. And
You moving slow as molasses. Cruising for a bruising. Slow as molasses. Bro, my second godmother from New York, son. She fucking she ran a youth center. And if the kids walk in front of the TV fucking and take her long, she's like, boy, was your daddy a glass maker? Every time. And the kids were just like,
wow.
I don't have a dad. Like, you know
what does that even mean, bro?
You know damn well what it means. Bro, cut it out, bro. Cut it out.
For whatever reason, this is random as fuck. It reminds me of the meme I seen once where it was like, it was the Pokemon. And like one guy threw a Pokeball and it was like baby boomers like, what if your mom aborted you? And it was all millennials. I wish she did.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember seeing that. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah. I can't even. I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
That's so good. That's so good.
Yeah, ate a whole block of cheese.
Top notch. Handshakes all around. Doctor.
Fucking shit.
Doctor.
I concur.
I suck, dog.
I thought we was doing the. I thought we was doing the Leo. I concur.
You never seen nothing. Okay. I concur is a good one too.
Okay. He said you never seen nothing.
To be fair.
He's like you niggas don't know nothing about nothing.
To be fair.
Yeah, my nigga conflict like y'all niggas is tripping.
Well,
he's like, well, that's about all the time.
On that note, the event was great.
Great.
Man, and I recommend it. Any other thoughts about the
But you know,
event?
I mean, I really enjoyed it. I mean, the Ruin Your Day event was dope. So I mean, that's the only thing. That was the biggest event I could really compare it to.
Right.
And the energy at this event was just so phenomenal. I mean, it was like they were catching bars. They were. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw Frack's performance.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, they were with the. I mean, I'm
Frack
not gonna say
great,
what he
man.
did was
Frack did
jokes.
great.
But it's like
I did see fucking Frack's performance.
Yeah. You heard it. We were in the back like smoking, but we could.
I heard it and he was doing so good that
we got up.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like they were receptive to.
It's crazy.
Shout out Frack from the city. His fucking 15-year-old, 45-year-old looking ass.
I know, looking young as hell, but
he old young old man looking.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't battle. He doesn't battle that much.
Nah, he don't battle
not anymore.
This is his first battle in a minute.
Like that? I thought you
well,
all.
okay, but that's different.
Not a battle, though.
You're in that mind state, though, is what I'm saying.
He hit me like a week before the shit.
Man,
he hit me a week for the shit. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this third round.
Oh, shit,
and I'm like, you haven't wrote for the shit yet. And it's like, I'm fucking sick and tired of you kids that could last minute fucking prepare and just fucking do great. I'm like, you fucking asshole. Yeah.
I mean, his stuff was so well. I mean, it was
like the breakdown. Like he really, you know what I'm saying? Because like somebody like me and EXO would be a good matchup.
Yes.
Just off some like,
similar,
we're just raw
like
rapping type shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And it's like, but like Frack really dismantled that with the comedy, but like not in a corny way.
Exactly.
Like,
and that's what I was saying. It wasn't like jokes. It was more. It was very.
It was really tailored to him. It was like
very tailored. And it's so like, tailored. It's funny, but you can't like. It's not a joke.
Yeah, it was just like true things, and it was the timing of it was what made it fun.
Yeah, it was executed.
He basically made an angle out of a comedic thing.
Exactly.
Like Team Homie intern shit.
A very strong angle.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, he had the fucking crowd chanting Team Homie intern, like that's just to have him in the palm of your hand.
I mean, he hasn't battled in so long, so I'm like,
and the thing is, like, his projection was also super on point too.
That's what I'm saying though, is people are surprised how well he did. I'm like, he is such like. Even though he might have not been as prepared for that particular battle, he's in that performance space.
Facts, because he had just did fucking Wildin' Out before that.
I see what you mean.
Because he had just did Wildin' Out before that.
But I'm just saying, like,
he was in the fucking in that work.
I'm just saying he hadn't been doing acapella battles as frequently as before.
Still,
I'm just saying that's all I'm saying.
I feel like.
I mean, yeah, for the performance aspect.
I feel like if you're in that performance art space a lot, then it's just like.
I mean, but
I definitely did better after I started doing the open mics a lot for that minute there, and like that improved. But then like now that I haven't been doing that, like it's kind of been affected a little bit too. So it's
but I mean, but just the level of his writing though was very well tailored and like it was
well written.
And it was like a thesis statement. I'm like, bruh. I was like,
and like a wrestler,
here are my references.
He's playing off of his own character, right? Like he's not trying to do anything that isn't him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of people don't know how to not be themselves.
That's really all we could ask for.
Not a lot of people know how to be self-aware of like what is it that when other people see me on YouTube, what is the certain? Because like even Cadillac Ron said something about like every battler, like someone should look at you and be like, this person is this or this or this. It's like to a certain extent, like you should be like really creative and not put yourself in a box, yes, but there needs to be like a kind of a gimmick to you and to some extent, like there has to be a character to you.
Gimmicks aren't always a negative thing.
No, not at all.
Like you have to be your own.
You have to be your defining trait. You
have to be your own brand
that comes off immediately.
I feel like gimmick is a really strong word that gets thrown around loosely.
A lot of negative
connotations. So I would rather just call it like your niche.
Your brand.
Yeah, your brand.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
So it's like not a lot of people are self-aware enough to know what other people view their brand as and be able to like work in a creative space of like really projecting that forward more and playing with it. Like that's like impressive as fuck when anybody does that to me.
Yeah, and Frack's fucking incredible at that. Frack's
man,
fucking great at it.
I was extremely. I don't know if this was his best performance, but
it's up there.
It was pretty good.
That was
guy,
up there.
like
it might be his best actually.
I'm a really big Excel fan, but I was like, bruh, I became a really huge Frack fan from this battle. I was like, no.
And it's like, yeah, man, nah, his fucking cause you know, like he younger than he looks too. Like I think he's
the same age as me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he's like your age.
25.
Fucking
I thought you were like 16. What the fuck, bro? Like how the fuck is?
Fuck out.
You didn't even know what the Sally song was.
16,
you didn't know what the Sally song was, so I figured, you were like born yesterday or something.
I think I got that off of Freakazoid. I feel like I got off of Freakazoid or something. I think they said Silly Sally sells seashells on the seashore.
WB definitely Mandela'd you because like
they might have
because the early episodes of Freakazoid he was getting busy like actually kind of being a superhero and like zipping around and then he stopped trying he would be like, oh, freak out. And then he would run with his arms in the air like the baby. Just like, you know what I mean? Like,
feel good coming to the back end on it.
Yeah, fucking, this shit is crazy, bro.
Wow.
This shit is crazy.
You know what? Freakazoid really missed the opportunity by not using that old B-Boy Freakazoid fucking song as their intro.
I'll be your Freakazoid. Gonna like. Yeah.
Yo, I would say, y'all, not to like detract from what
talk about it. We just
y'all missed out on the disaster battle, man.
Oh my god!
So you say.
I'm trying to say, man.
I mean, in my defense,
I'm
not mad at you. I'm not mad. I'm just saying.
These guys had a little. These guys had a little bit.
Yeah, man.
No, I know.
It was a lot of things.
I did too, but I channeled that energy into the battle.
I was battling, but they had like enough to where like they had to. They had to clock out.
You know what? We had like the best burgers in my fucking life.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at that.
I'm not mad.
And plus, I mean, Ryne was only there for his battle anyway, so I mean, he did,
I could dig that.
And he was only there for his battle, so
pretty much.
You know it wasn't like he was there to watch all the other battles, but like since I paid full price and so did you, like I was there.
Yeah, I was like, I paid full price for me.
I was like, I ain't fucking around.
Oh yeah, we watching all of these battles.
Plus, it's like it's the first big event we've had in the Bay, so I'm definitely taking fucking advantage, full fucking advantage.
And that was the main thing. Like it didn't. Even if I went by myself, I was gonna be watching every single battle.
Nah, this whole being old thing is hard because I started celebrating fucking right after the battle, and had a lot of beers, and my boy brought the Doobie Brothers with him, so we was just super high already. You know what I'm saying? Just having a great old time. And then we just had to call it early. I mean I did catch some great battles fucking like right then and there right on the stage with fucking Pass and Ill Will. Fucking.
Are you talking about day one?
Rum Nitty Big K, which was phenomenal. Rum Nitty Big K was crazy. It was fucking great, man. Like those two are definitely like the elite. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
absolutely.
Yeah, like and it's
if we're talking punchers.
Yeah.
Those are the motherfuckers you could fucking, you know, that's the standard to fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But all you rest of you fucking motherfuckers that are not even natural punchers, don't even try to call yourself a puncher, bro. Like, look for something else. Like, find your own niche. Find your own, you know, brand or whatever the fuck.
Well, see, the thing too with people like Rum and Big K is like, they're not just great punchers. They're also good at everything else. Like, they have all of their foundation covered.
Rum
you know what I'm saying?
ain't that good at angles. He tried an angle one time. It came out kind of awkward. I was like, damn. Who? He tried. Rum, did he?
I'll give you that. I
was like, yeah.
But as far as like the battle rap, you know, hurting your opponent plus being entertaining, everything else he has down. Fucking like his projection, his timing. He might have the best timing in battle rap.
Timing is impeccable.
Like, especially because I was right on the stage, and he would say things, and he builds this anticipation, and he stops, and everybody else stops.
It's like,
yeah, bro. Like he'll and like Rum is actually a great rapper. He's backed up on it to set up his punches. But when you're that good at that, you don't lose that, right?
Exactly. You can channel it.
Yeah. So without him even trying, he raps, sets up these punches, and then he pauses, and then everybody's like, they're just on the edge of their seat. Yeah, everyone's on their feet, but they're on the edge of their seat, and then he drops it, and fucking everybody goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, now Big K, he'll still be he's a great rapper too, and he utilizes it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he utilizes
with his flow.
I still run his team back verse like
it's
once in a while.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Because it's so fucking like that shit's so flawless.
But no, that match fully delivered. You know what I'm saying? Because they did like Big K and B Magic, in like Arizona, and it just kind of didn't live up to the hype. Like, it was great, but it was super short, and it was just over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did.
But Big K Rum Nitty, it lived up to the hype. It was crazy.
So here's one thing I wanted to point out about the event in general. Because on day one, like you see how you remember the setup, like they were on the stage and they were mic'd up. But day two,
and I thought because me and Flex ran our rounds at the venue fucking Tuesday before, but like that same week Tuesday. Battles on fucking Saturday, Sunday, and he hit Avo and was like, "Hey, are we gonna be on the stage?" And he was like, "Yep." So I'm thinking I'm gonna be on the stage, and I seen the mic, so I'm like, and then they had us on the ground, which was cool. But it's like I think they should have brought the audience closer. Cause like the barriers from where they were and where we were, it was like a little bit far. It was dope that they had people on the stage, in my opinion.
Okay.
Well,
you know
okay.
I mean? I would have liked to have been able to engage the crowd.
Here's the thing.
Because there was one guy who was like after Saints first round, he was like 1-0, and I looked at him and I was like, never that, and he didn't say nothing, and he was trying to like look away, and I was like, yeah, and you know what I'm saying? So like, I would have liked it because if I would have been able to engage the crowd, because I would have like dat people up. I would have, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm from the Bay, because it's like it's like me, Frack, Reverse, Pass. I feel like I'm maybe missing one person. Maybe
FLO.
Well, no, he's saying
did he battle
on the card?
Oh, Caustic the Source. Caustic the Source. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
or Bay.
Well, here's the thing.
Go ahead,
actually, like, because what you're talking about, there was like, because on like one side, like there was a distance from the crowd because Avo had to work, right? All the technical, like the cameras and the lights, like they were on one side, but on this other side, like the crowd was close to you guys, like they were like you were like right there.
I'm talking about that.
Like right in front of the.
I'm talking about where the barricade was at. That like it would have been dope if they moved it up a little.
Yeah, but the thing is, like I thought that too. But the thing is, like Avo that was his working space.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like
they could have angled it and gave him his same space and literally just did the barricade more on that side.
I mean, I feel
it's
like
not a huge deal.
They might have crept in front of the camera though, kind of thing.
So
maybe.
Here's the thing, like
and
speaking of like it, apparently it was hit per his request that he wanted to do a pit style setup for day two.
I liked the pit too. I liked the pit.
It was his
in terms of your preparation.
No, I wish I would have known because we hit him. Flex hit him on Tuesday, and it's like I prefer the pit anyway. You know what I'm saying? But like had I would have known, I might have been a little different about it. Maybe I don't know.
I dig you.
So here's another reason why I want to big up the event again. Why I thought the
It was a great event.
and why I thought the crowd was so
Really
why I thought the
great
crowd was
event.
so
Day two,
dope.
I only went to day two.
I think the crowd.
into.
The reason why I think the crowd was so dope is because, like, so for the first time in a long time, I'm finally in a battle event where like motherfuckers aren't fucking constantly telling fucking people in the crowd to shut the fuck up because motherfuckers are coming back from drunk and talking from the bar or wherever the fuck, coming in and out the smoking balcony or whatever the fuck.
I don't know what that's like.
People really stayed in. Like I don't know.
Like people were actually receptive and paying attention.
Exactly.
It's just like what you said.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay, because I gotta admit that venue itself, the Uptown nightclub, is pretty dope because they have the bar on one side and then the venue on the other side, and
dope.
Honestly, people really stayed in the venue side even in between the battles.
I mean, there was a little bit noise in between the wall, but it wasn't, It
was nothing though.
Like,
Because there was a couple times where we were walking back and forth while people were battling, and it was dope because they showed it on the little TV screen in the front room, where the bar was, so you can see people were battling. But there was like nobody in the bar like when people were battling. Everybody was in the venue part. You know what I'm saying? So
Like I said,
it was pretty dope, man.
Like I was telling you, like how it was reminiscent to the old grind time days and shit like that. Like
people really came to your bars.
That's what I meant. But with like people actually fucking paying attention, and it's just like you said, how Rum Nitty like paces himself, and it's like when he's quiet, the rest of the crowd's quiet. When he's fucking like, pulling back and being silent, the crowd is fucking paying attention. Okay, what's he got to say next? Like they're actually hanging on his every word. Whereas like a lot of events like these days are just like you got to keep telling motherfuckers to shut the fuck up because everybody wants to fucking talk.
You never really had to do that.
It's like
man.
motherfuckers
everybody
like
was
are
tuned
fucking
in.
Yeah, and it's like
it's
crazy, right? Because it's like even though the event is in the Bay, a lot more people from the Bay know these battlers that they see on videos way more than they know me. You know what I'm saying? But people still gave me that undivided attention.
Mm-hmm.
Like people was still really tuned in and listening to what I was saying. So it's like it was a great feeling, man. It was fucking dope. It was really good. And it's like that whole as a whole, it was so good. Like I know exactly what I'm gonna do from now on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's dope when you could take a real takeaway from the shit, and it's like, oh, okay, yep, I'm doing it this way. It's like y'all were fucking with this. Well, wait, what I do now? You know what I'm saying? Like so it was a good thing, man. It was a really good thing. Yeah. You know, fucking like shout out J Pro Lesh for putting the battle together. Specifically with Saint, fucking shout out Saint, fucking Gully Organic, fucking like of course like that, like those are genuinely like just real nice people. Yeah, you know what I mean, just good fucking people. You know what I mean? So I rock with it, man. Rock with it.
Sure. That's my peoples, man.
Shit.
You know.
I think that's a show.
That's an episode.
That's anything you working on or coming out? You want to let folks?
No, I'm just doing my spoken word right now to my next battle.
What was your last battle?
My last battle was actually the Saturday of that event. Actually.
What?
Yeah.
Dang, and you came day two?
Yeah, and
that's
came
gangster.
Day two.
Shouts to you, sir. Shouts to you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because we too old to move like that. Used to.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, I was exhausted. I'm not gonna front. I mean, that was a long day.
But like you still had the energy in your 16-year-old body, so like you're still a growing boy and you got a lot of energy in you.
I'm about
So
to drop kick you. Once these cameras are out the way, I'm about to drop kick you, bro.
Congratulations on
graduating high school,
junior high.
Damn, my boy.
Nah, but
come through with the Letterman jacket on.
Yeah, what else did you want to say?
Oh no, so I mean, that battle happened the day before. Didn't go the way I wanted to. I had a lot of unfortunate shit go on that day. But my next one should be. I think I'm gonna be battling again in August. I'm gonna
you doing Grizz exam?
Yeah, I think I should be up against Leo. We're still working out the logistics on that because he's trying to retire. So I'm not trying to. I ain't trying to force nobody to battle me.
Battle rap is the only hobby you can retire
from. If you already agreed to the battle, then you should probably go ahead and take the battle. But hey, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean that's what that is. I was linking with what's it called? With Gully about doing some GZs up and coming for probably Arizona or something like that. So, some things going to be popping off soon. I was talking to PNR recently too.
All right, that could be a very interesting. Shout out to Leo. Very interesting match, man.
No, fuck him. No.
I was gonna say he's gonna fucking like you're gonna be deaf after the battle. He's gonna.
I battled him once. I was like, this boy screamed my eardrums.
Yeah.
Also, I want to point out that the only other time where I felt like the crowd was really receptive and hanging on to every word is like in the PNR SAC event. Like they had really good crowds there too, but like they're more so on a smaller scale because they have smaller intimate crowds. But like
for this camera, well, fucking.
But they're really tuned in.
They're really tuned in.
Everybody has to say every single part.
Definitely shout out.
Appropriate flex.
PNR 916.
Definitely shout out to Q for that movement and fucking
giving my
that
first
shit.
battle.
And
Am I Lion King? Okay.
Not
Okay.
even in the
Okay.
My brother's calling.
Okay, just
Let's
making
end the
sure.
show.
Push out. Bing bang boom, you raggedy bitch.
raggedy fucking bitch.
Murderverseradio.
Fuck is you talking about?
I think I might have just smoked disease in a way. I think that I might have just smoked. I think that I told T I appreciate how nice the view is. You're looking at me like fucking stupid. Maybe maybe foolish, but not dumb. Discerning on shotgun, turbulent pop undercurrent. So not from the surface. Got hot boxes, hot lungs is burning. These are the last pockets of that old cold train track. Dope boats posted by a shot on campus. National Guard by the house. Taking a trick on to the park. Crying road of dangers on the side of the path. Looking at the musical body of work. Mine salute and my neck to the shirt. One is MIA, missing in assistance. The second is hungover at 19. The third has a kid and shouldn't be regularly bothered. The fourth one is motherfucking me, so I guess I'm not gonna Sasquatch. The last thoughts collapse my plots and dreams. Yeah, I must have been released and I meant the trip to me. So that's quickly long my mental stream. But fuck it, hey. I think I might have just smoked the season away. I think that I might have just drank the season away. I think I might smoke the season away. Watch the watcher with watchful eyes. It's a turbulent season when the mercury rises. Yeah, fall in and out of love, yeah, or strengthen our ties, yeah. Embellish the light, shit. I never surprised, yeah. We're gonna make it somehow. Yeah, from Atlanta, get popped at the pop back, yeah. I'm for the military compound. I'm from the blocks over one of many fucking epithet, yeah. Smoke this, smoke that. Smoke this, smoke that. Chop this, smoke smash. And if we sharp back, we dead people so. I was on that for a slant. I was on flat channel 5, surfing it to the beat, man. That's all I seen that. Took a mega screen cap. Realized but mechanic. And now starts in the beginning and the middle is elastic. Cause I get up on the red suits. Hey, yeah. I think I might have just smoked the season away. I think that I might have just drank the season away. I think that I might have just drank the season away.